What is going on, guys? Snickel here, and today I have another trophy talk for you. This is going to be for the week of May 5th, 2024, and it's been a quite successful last few weeks. I've made some progress in some things, but mainly just been playing sports games, which I'm looking forward to kind of getting away from because in the last trophy talk, I had a little bit of that revelation that, wow, I was only trying to do PS5 stacks for games, and it turns out I screwed up on the first game, that there was PS4 and PS5. So that one's on me. That one's on me. But moving forward, that's what we're going with. But yeah, let me know what games you guys have been playing down in the comments below. Let me know if you guys have gotten any platinums, made any progress or anything like that. And probably when this video is just gone up, I will probably be live streaming to get a few more platinums, hopefully. So if you want to check that out, there's a link for that down in the description below, down over on Twitch. So anyway, with all of that being said, oh, I guess one more thing is if you guys are interested in guides and everything, you can go follow and subscribe to Trophy Hunters Gaming as well. That's where I'm uploading all my trophy guides, collectible guides, and things like that moving forward. That is also linked down in the description below as well. So anyway, with all of that being said, now let's get into what I have been playing over the past few weeks, I guess, and it really hasn't been much. So starting off, I did get the platinum in tanks, but no tanks. So this was a game that I was kind of, I don't know, I was playing. Yeah, I played this a while back, and then I kind of had it on, the back burner for a while because I had gotten everything done, but I hadn't been able to stream or anything to finally get the platinum. So I finally was able to stream and get this platinum. It took me a little bit longer than I wanted it to clear everything up, because I think I was working towards like the 500 coins and 100 chests. There was a few grindy things that I was working for, but overall it was, pretty fun. I had fun with it. Nice little game to play on the side. And if you guys are interested, I do have an EU copy of this game. I believe I do, in an email somewhere. So if someone lives in the EU and wants to have a free copy of this game and give it a try, you can leave a comment below, like the video, message me on Twitter, whatever, let me know your PSN, and I will pick somebody to get that code. But yeah, like I said, really not that difficult of a game. As you can see, only 14 people have played it and 4 have platinumed it, me being one of the 4. So, it's okay. It was fun. It was fun. Definitely not one of like these easy games that we see from like, I don't even know if Radalika makes games anymore. I always refer to them because they were like the first big company that started like kind of whoring games out. But not really like that. You do have to kind of play the game a little bit. Even the people who have gotten the 100%. I mean, this guy, it took him an hour. This and 2 hours here. Of course, me, slowest achiever of 4 months. I did play it like pre-day one, so that was pretty interesting. But yeah, you could get it done in an hour or two, really grind it out. A lot of it can be done with just, hooking up a second controller and playing that way to get stuff done the fastest. But you do have to play against the hardest bots in the game. You have to win. I forget where it is. I can never find this trophy, but you do have to win against 3 right here, unstoppable, win against 3 very hard bots. You do have to do that. So there is some difficulty to it, but again, really not that hard, and you can get it done in an hour or two and be out of there. So that's fun. Then up next we have, I don't know if I started, I believe I did start this last trophy talk, but the next game that I was playing was Madden 21 on the PlayStation 5. Because again, my goal was to do only the PlayStation 5 version of sports games moving forward. But as you guys know, I already fucked this up with the first Madden being Madden 21, which I had accidentally done the PS4 version almost a year and a half ago. So that one's on me. Oopsie there. So yeah, I did play through the Madden 21. I believe in the last video I had done all the random trophies, and all I was doing was working through the face of the franchise stuff. Face of the franchise wasn't too difficult. You had to play like 3 seasons or something like that, but you only have to play like kind of key moments in the season, and you just have to do like random things. Like it'll be like, oh, you talk trash to a rival, you need to throw for 300 yards or something like that. Like nothing's super difficult, but you do have to play through 3 seasons, and your character gets like injured, and then they have to come back from the injury, blah, 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 blah. It's not awful. It's not awful. I mean, I don't know if it's better than the story modes that were in like Madden 18, 19, and 20, but it's something. It's a story, I guess. So, but yeah, I did all the random trophies. I uploaded all the trophy guides to Trophy Earners Gaming, and I'm going to be streaming right after I make this video. We'll be streaming to get Comeback City and then the Platinum Trophy in this, and that will be great. That will be amazing. And then the main game that I've been playing, I'll talk about another game after this that I haven't earned trophies in, but the main game that I've been playing kind of in my free time or whatever by myself is MLB The Show 21. Again, I was only planning on doing the PS5 versions of these sports games. I've said it like 3 times now. You're probably fucking annoyed of it. And I've already done MLB The Show 21 on the PlayStation 5, but with my little hiccup, I went back and I was like, well, I got to do it on the PS4 just for consistency of, the 21 games. I'll be a year ahead of where I kind of wanted to be, and it is what it is. But yeah, like I said, I platinumed this on the PS5, and I was playing through on the PS4, and really what was giving me the most annoyance, which it ended up coming down to me at the end of the day because I was stupid, was basically getting caught up to the MLB level in the show. Now, why I'm saying it's stupid is because you get called up to the MLB based on a few things. The team that you play for, if there's a position available for that team, and your overall has to be higher than the overall of the person that you're going to be superseding kind of on the MLB team. So let's just throw this in for an example. Let's say you wanted to be, your character was a right fielder, right? And you were playing and you wanted to play for the Braves. Well, I'm sorry, but you're probably never getting called up to the MLB because the Braves have Ronald Acuna Jr., and he's like a 99 overall. So basically, it's impossible to get called up to the Braves for right field because they're never going to throw Ronald Acuna down to the minor leagues or have him sit the bench. So that kind of, you kind of need to pick a team. So I know when you go into the game, it's like, you want to play for your team. You kind of want to say no, like you kind of want to play for the worst team so that you have the best opportunity to get bumped up, because it, again, is involved over the overall. The other thing that, again, completely on me, because I didn't really pay attention to it when I was playing through, is there's equipment that you get in packs when you're playing through on Diamond Dynasty and stuff. And just when you're playing the game, you'll upgrade your profile, and then you'll get like 11th inning packs and stuff like that. And these packs will have cards in them, players that you can play with, but they will also have equipment and stuff that you can use on your created character. And when you put that equipment on your created character, it actually bumps their overall up as well. I was kind of unaware of that because I was stupid and I didn't really remember it from when I was playing it on the PS5. So I played through like 2 seasons in the minor leagues. I was in AA. I got bumped up to AAA pretty quickly. And then I was kind of in AAA for like 1.5 seasons. And I was actually I was starting to get annoyed. Actually, it might have been more. It might have been more like 2 seasons. I was starting to get really, really annoyed. Mind you, I was only doing key moments. I was only batting. I was kind of doing the bare minimum. And I had gotten my character because I was reading online. People were like, oh, this is kind of bugged. When you get to a 70 overall, that's when you'll start to get bumped up. I don't think that necessarily matters. But again, what my issue was, I didn't have that equipment and stuff on my created character. And also when I put my PS4 into rest mode, it like disconnected it from the server. So it wasn't like updating certain things. So like my character didn't have any of the equipment on that I was supposed to. For instance, like I had like the Air Jordan 1 cleats. I don't even know where I got them from. I must have gotten them from a pack on PS5, and they give like a ridiculous amount of bonus to everything, to like speed and stuff like that. Since I wasn't connected to the server, it didn't have that equipment on, so my character was like really low leveled. Even though I was still 70 overall with my stats and everything, I didn't have any of that equipment on. So literally I backed out, I went back in, and I was like, because I was trying to move some stuff around, and I was like, hey, maybe I should change some things, right, with my equipment. And then I was unlocking packs and stuff, and I was like, let's see what my equipment is, put some different stuff on, see what happens. And then I realized like nothing was on. It was really bad. So literally the second that I put all that equipment on, my overall bumped to like an 84 or something. I went from like a 71 to like an 84. And then immediately, like when I went right back into the what is it called? Road to the Show. Immediately was like, they were like, we're bumping you up to the MLB. And I was like, geez, all I had to do was put on my freaking, diamond glove and diamond cleats, and I got bumped up to the MLB. I didn't know it was that easy. But yeah, definitely pay attention to that. Other than that, everything else is really easy. I had an issue with basically when I loaded the game up, it automatic, since I had already played it on PS5, it was auto popping some trophies, which I was completely unaware of. So what it did was it auto popped the 100 home runs. But there's, if you know anything about this game, there's trophies for 25 and 50 home runs as well. So it popped the 100 home run trophy, but it didn't pop the 25 and 50 home run trophy. A little bit annoying. So what I had to do for that was I had to essentially delete the game, reinstall it, and then when I loaded the game up, I had to load up in offline mode, hit the 50 home runs to earn the trophy, and then I was good to go. That was the only thing that was kind of annoying with that, but I had to delete the game like 3 times and reload it because I didn't know anything about that. But all the other random stuff in the game's super easy. There's nothing like related to the online, and all of the stuff that like you would think would be easier to do online is pretty easy to do offline. Like for instance, you know, falling behind after 0-2 and going to 3-2, or, you know, collect 4 more hits in a single game, or during a plate appearance, see 10 or more pitches, or, you know, all these random trophies. I'm trying to think, you know, a walk off, pick off a runner. There's videos and stuff online that like really detail how to get all that stuff. And there's no reason to do. If you can do it with somebody online, if you have somebody to play the game with, it makes it a lot easier because you can just get it like bang, bang, bang. But if you don't have somebody, you can easily get it offline. So with that being said, the only other thing that I have, just making sure the camera's still working. The only other thing that I have left to do in this game to get the platinum is to win a division series in March to October, which is what I'm playing through right now, and then win the World Series in March to October. March to October is basically like a dumbed down franchise mode. You just play the key moments as you're playing to the playoffs, and then when you're in the playoffs, you obviously want to play to win the World Series, and during that time period, you could say like, hey, I need a shortstop. Hey, I need a center fielder. I need this, and then the game will kind of like shop it around, and teams will offer you things, and you can essentially trade away like your whole farm system because like it doesn't really, you're not building for the future. You're building for like just to win that one game. So like you'll get some ridiculous trades, and the people will be like, I'll give you a 90 overall if you give me 5 of your 65 overall pitchers in AA. And you're like, I don't fucking care about AA. Take them. I'm never going to play this game ever again. Like, you could take all of them. You could take the whole team. I do not care. I'll show you the whole franchise. Give me your best player. So, yeah, we're getting through that. I'm getting really close to the division series. I believe I'm in September right now, so I only have a few more games to get to October and then into the postseason and everything. So that's coming along. But yeah, that's what I've been playing. And then a game that I also have been playing, which I haven't earned trophies in, but it's just something I've been playing, is Grand Theft Auto 5. Yes, we have been making progress in Grand Theft Auto 5, going for the Criminal Mastermind challenges. So this is the update right now with the Criminal Mastermind challenges. We have completed the 4-player Criminal Mastermind challenge. We did the 3-player Criminal Mastermind challenge. We had a hiccup. Mainly me had a hiccup. I was in a personal vehicle, and a helicopter blew my vehicle up, and I was in it. And it ended up, I died and we lost the mission. But if you know, which we weren't aware of, we read about it, but we were like, well, you know, it's the forums. People might be making shit up. When that happens, when you die in your personal vehicle, you lose Criminal Mastermind, regardless of if you can quit out in time, because there's some weird thing with the game where like it immediately saves it. So only my Criminal Mastermind was fucked up, and of course we were in Act 3, like going towards the finale, like almost done. We were on like the final night of the 3-man, and that happened. So a little bit annoying for myself, but the 2 other people that I was playing with were able to get the 3-player one down. I ended up having to do the 3-player one anyway because I volunteered to do it 4 times, to do it 3 players with 3 players with another one, and then, you know, the 2-player after. So we're playing back through the 3-player again right now. We're through the first act of the heist into the second act right now, and we plan on playing this pretty hard next week. I don't know if I'll be able to have this done by next week, but the hope is to have this done within the next few weeks, because we'll have the 3-player Criminal Mastermind done, and then I'm going to be hopping right into the 2-player, and I'm doing the 2-player with Kent, and we're planning on just like literally playing like a Friday night and a Saturday, like all day, and trying to just knock the whole entire thing out like as soon as possible. But we're making progress. All I have to say is the 4-player was completed. The 3-player was technically completed. The only other thing that we have to really hop over right now, hurdle-wise, is the 2-player, which I'm kind of like, there's some areas in that where I'm like, I don't really know. I don't know how that's going to work necessarily, but the thing with the game is it's very, very lenient with the quit out system. So like if you feel like you're being overrun or you really don't have a chance or anything, you can just close the game, reopen it. It doesn't really fuck with anything. So that's really good. But yeah, we're just sitting here making progress, and like I said, hopefully we'll be done. And then when I get that done, we can get this platinum, and then I will be done. 2 of the 3 Grand Theft Auto 5s. I do want to do the PS5 one. I'm probably gonna load it up and like auto pop all this stuff because like you don't have a choice, right? Like if I load it up on the PS5, it's gonna auto pop all of the online stuff. So it kind of is what it is. But yeah. That's the other game that we've been playing every once in a while, like maybe like once a week or so, twice a week. When we were finishing the 3-player, I think we played like 2 nights, like pretty close together. So it was nice to knock it out. But yeah, that's what I've been playing. What do I plan on playing upcoming? So the first thing that I want to note is, if you can tell up here at the top, my name is not blocking it. I'm extremely close to 15,000 trophies. I'm actually 4 trophies off. Completely unplanned, but I think what I'm going to do for 15,000 is probably get the platinum in Assassin's Creed Mirage. I feel like that's just right. Everything has to be related to Assassin's Creed when it comes to milestones. Not really, but I do have some decent milestones. Like whereas I think like my 100th platinum was Assassin's Creed Origins. Yeah, so like, and if you guys, obviously, if you know me, I'm a huge Assassin's Creed fan, but I mean, other than that, there's really nothing. I guess my first platinum was Assassin's Creed 2, so it'd be 3, but yeah, that's that. So my goal is after I record this, I'm going to hop on stream. We're going to get the Madden NFL 21 platinum. That'll get me to 14,998. And then if I do the Assassin's Creed platinum, I have actually, hold on a second. Don't I have like 3 trophies in this or 4? 1, 2, 3. Oh shoot. Okay. Maybe I need to play Assassin's Creed then, because I guess it doesn't matter. Cause as long as it's an Assassin's Creed trophy, it doesn't need to be the platinum. That's 15,000. Okay, that's fine. Maybe then I'll work towards like trying to get these 2 trophies so I can get 15,000, and then I can just like fuck off after that. Cause like I don't really care about, like, there was only one time that I lined up a platinum with a milestone because it just happened that way, which was when I did God of War 2018. It was my 8,000th trophy. So I don't like sit there and I'm like, I gotta get this. But like, it would be interesting to be an Assassin's Creed. So yeah, I'll probably just do Madden 21, and then I'll just get like some random Assassin's Creed Mirage trophies, and then move on with my day and go from that. But yeah, that's my plan for those 2. So I do want to platinum Madden 21. Like I said, I do want to platinum Assassin's Creed Mirage after. That's kind of the order I want to go with, and then I'll probably try to do the Show 21 after. With that being said, I'm still not done sports games, which is, a pretty sad thing to say, but there's one more. So I'm going to be doing Madden 21 as well on the PS4. Now, I don't know how the face of the franchise stuff works because I don't know if it's loaded to the cloud or whatever. So I'm not sure if I load up face of the franchise, if it's just going to like auto pop all these trophies because like I automatically have the rank that I need for all of them. I don't know how that's going to work. But as for like all the other random trophies in the game, like all the franchise stuff and stuff like that, none of that is difficult. Like I can do all of that in like an hour or 2. It's really like all of this, like, prime time, unlockables, throwing darts, lockdown corner, like all this stuff at the bottom. I can get that all done in like an hour. Like that's really nothing too difficult. And I've already done some of the online, that being actually all of it. I've done head-to-head Super Bowl, and then I did MVP and Rookie of the Year. So I've gotten all these ones done, which is, pretty easy. So, and then like I said, all these other ones are really, really easy. You can get them done in like an hour or 2. So we'll see what happens with the face of the franchise. But once I get done Madden 21 on the PS4, I'll probably be done sports games for the time being for a little bit, maybe like a year or so. Maybe not that long, maybe like 6 months. I do want to like kind of keep trying to push to play them because I do want to get them all done up to the newest. But also at the same time, I don't want my life to be revolving around sports games. There's a lot of other games that I want to play and get done. So my goal will be Madden 21, Assassin's Creed Mirage, the Show 21, after. And then whenever I get done Grand Theft Auto 5, that Criminal Mastermind trophy, I'll end up getting the platinum in that as well, because all I have to do for the platinum to finish that up is golden 70 missions, which is not too difficult, 100%, which I can do on stream. And then I believe that's it, right? Yes. It's basically just the 100% and then the gold, solid gold, baby. So I can do this right now, and my plan was to do the 100% on stream, and then we'll finish up with the solid gold, baby, after, and then that'll get us to platinum and the 100% in GTA 5 on the PS3 and the PS4, which is pretty cool. Other than that, other games that I want to play moving forward after the sports games are done. I think the next game I'm going to play, because I was kind of hyped to play it and I just let it kind of die off, is the Battlefront collection. Now I've heard, mixed things about it, so I do want to experience it on my own. I feel like a lot of people complain about games if they're not like perfect, which I get, like you're paying money for something, so you do want it to be kind of perfect right out of the box. But at the same time, there's issues and stuff. I just want to see if it's playable, if it reminds me of the old days. The other thing is, and I really thought about this when people were complaining, is like, the people that are playing these games, did they actually play them back on like the PS2 and original Xbox? Because like I played the fuck out of Battlefront back on the original PS2 and Xbox, and I'm sure some of the people definitely play them. But like if you have people that have never played them or like dedicated time to what they were like back in the day, and they're trying to compare them to modern games, which like it's not necessarily what they're doing. That is kind of stupid to do, because like clearly it's not going to stack up graphically or anything to what a new game is like. But I just want to see if it kind of compares to what I remember back in the day. So I'll probably be playing that, and then I have a game that I got that's a Mud Runner game. It's called Expeditions. That came out. I want to play that as well. And then there are a few games that I want to play as like games as a service, but I really need to finish other things up first. So like, where is it? I really need to finish Knack up on stream, and then with Knack, I really want to finish Anthem up. After Anthem as a games as a service, I was debating playing Fallout 76, and then like I did buy Sea of Thieves, so there's some other things I want to play. I have a quadruple A game that I want to play on stream, but then there's some other games that I want to kind of play in the background that are kind of off stream. Like I do want to play Need for Speed Rivals on the PS3 because it's on the PS3. I don't want that to get fucked up at some point. Same thing with playing like Need for Speed Most Wanted on the PS TV. There's a few like older games that I want to play, and then on top of that, games that like I always just need to like kind of pay attention to is these ones, which I want to go back and play as well sometime soon. A lot of games, not a lot of time, but yeah, these are games that I want to focus on. This is something that I did years ago, and I really cleaned my entire list up, other than like Uncharted 3, which I got fucked on, but kind of my own fault. But basically 100% in games that I haven't platinumed, because DLC came out after I platinumed. So like I want to do RE8. I want to finish Among Us, Horizon Forbidden West, God of War Ragnarok, and then Wo Long. I want to play through all of those and get those done as well. And then on top of it, which is kind of probably like last priority, but something that I definitely want to get around to at some point, is just getting back to my PlayStation 3 backlog. I have so many games that I've platinumed and not 100%, or that I've done, or not, I shouldn't say platinum and not 100%. We just talked about those. That games that because my mind is, locked in. Games where I've done the multiplayer but haven't gotten the platinum. I have so many games on the PlayStation 3 that I've done that with, and PlayStation 4, along with games on the PlayStation 3 that I just want to play in general that I've just been neglecting because of things like playing the Prince of Persia games and Metal Gear Solid games and stuff like that. There's so many games on the PS3 that I just want to get back to and that I want to play. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of like back burner, but those are kind of the things that I'm focusing on moving forward, trying to clean up what I have, play some new games here and there. There's nothing new that I can think about that's coming out that like I'm like, I gotta play that. I know that there's some like Assassin's Creed stuff coming out, and obviously all of the Xbox to PlayStation stuff that's happening. There's some pretty big franchises that I've heard coming over, like really the three main ones that I've, heard about and I would definitely be interested in is obviously number one, Halo, number two, Forza. If Forza comes over, holy fuck. And then the last one being Gears. So if any of the three of those come over, like my mind's just going to be like, especially Forza. Like, if they bring every Forza game over, it's going to be diabolical. Like I'm going to be fucked. Like I don't even want to, play GT7 right now, let alone playing, all the Forza games. But to be fair, the Forza Horizon games are probably fun. I've played a little bit of them, but I might get tired after like one or two. I'm out tapping out. But yeah, there's that, and then I know there's like new Assassin's Creed games coming out and everything that I want to focus on, but there's so much other stuff that I want to play in so little time that I'm trying to play as much as possible. That's why I kind of am like, once I get done these sports games for the time being, I might hold off for like 6 months to a year and then hop back in and play another one because there's so much stuff to do. There's so much stuff to do. So anyway, that's what I've been playing. That's what I plan on playing. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys have been playing. If you've gotten any platinums, if you've made any progress, any games that you're looking forward to playing or anything like that. Love hearing from everybody and seeing everybody's progress, anything. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, be sure to leave a like. Down in the description below. You'll find links to all types of stuff. My Twitter, my Twitch, all the platinums that I've gotten over the year, other videos like this, Trophy Owners Gaming, where I'm uploading all my guides and everything. So if you want to go follow any of that stuff, like any of that stuff, do any of that stuff, I would greatly appreciate it. Like I said, if you guys did enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like. And if you've made it this far and you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing for more trophy content like this. And I hope to see you guys all around sometime soon.